This guy pulled off one of the wildest scams in history. Guess what? He sold an imaginary airport to a bank in Brazil and walked away with $240 million. I come again, $240 million. That's crazy. In the 1990s, a Nigerian fraudster named Emmanuel Nwodi used his banking experience and connections to impersonate Paul Ogunma, the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria at that time. Through emails, he convinced Nelson Sakaguchi, a managing director at Banco Narosti in Brazil, to invest in a non-existent airport project in Abuja, Nigeria's capital. Emmanuel promised Nelson a $10 million monthly commission. Tempted by the massive returns, Nelson approved payment of $191 million in cash and another $50 million in outstanding interest. But here's the crazy part. He didn't know he was dealing with an imposter, a fraudster, and a thief. When the promised returns never came, Nelson panicked. Instead of telling his bank, he tried to hide the fraud to protect himself. Meanwhile, Emmanuel and his partners were living large, buying properties around the world, living life, driving fancy cars, and partying all day. The scam only came to light in 1997 when Spain's Banco Santander tried to acquire Banco Narosti. During an audit, investigators discovered the missing $242 million and traced it back to Emmanuel. In 2004, Emmanuel and his associates were on trial for 86 counts of fraud and 15 counts of bribery. He even tried to bribe law enforcement and witnesses, but it backfired, adding more years to his sentence. He was convicted and got 25 years in prison, with his assets seized and returned to the victims. But here is the craziest part. After being released in 2006, he actually recovered $52 million of his seized assets through a lawsuit, and despite everything, he went right back into shady activities, facing new charges of forgery. This is crazy.